What's up, YouTube? Team Deception here with a ban list thing. But before I kind of get into this, I kind of want to explain the lack of videos. I think I have one more video from the Matt and Robert duel that I have to put up. I'll be putting that up later today. I do apologize for the lack of, you know, but I also have dual videos from last week and then I need to start putting up as well. I'm going to probably be focusing all of next week on catching up with all that, as well as the videos that I do from this weekend. The sneak preview is also this weekend, so I will be doing a pack opening from that, and I think that's really all that I really kind of need to announce before I get into this video, so we'll just get into it now. The ban list, if you guys have not known, was I think announced early this morning or late last night. It's like if you guys have seen the rumored thing that Satoshi Kaito, or I think that's his name or whatever, he announced that on Facebook around the time that Worlds was going on, and no one really believed him. He had stated that it was like 99% confirmed to be the real list. So it is in fact that list. If you guys haven't seen it though, we're going to kind of cover it, and I also want to kind of quickly cover some of the things that I like and don't like about the list. Another thing that I kind of want to mention is I didn't do a ban list prediction video. The reason why is because the predictions are kind of pointless, because once like the last YCS, or once national ends, basically, you have like the national season. When that ends, the ban list is almost pretty much immediately decided. Like whatever is dominating all the nationals is what gives them a good idea as to what they need to hit. So I kind of just feel like mentioning that. So now we'll just get into what the list actually is. The newly forbidden cards are Brionac and Future Fusion. The restricted cards are Insector Hornet, Insector Dragonfly, Chaos Sorcerer, Spore, Tsukiyomi, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Eevee Gishki, Gus Kraken, Wind Up. Is it Arsenal? No, Wind Up Carriers and Mighty, and Ultimate Offering. The semi-limiteds are Rescue Rabbit, Agent of Earth, Debris Dragon, Kalut, Tour Guide, E-Call, Pot of Duality, what's it called? Heretic Seal Convocation, A Hero Lives, Reasoning, and Mirror Force. And then the no longer restricteds are Necrogardna, Marshmallow, E-Teleport, Destiny Draw, Level Limit Area B, Swords of Revealing Light, and Magic Cylinders. So that's our new ban list. If you guys can't actually see this clear enough whenever I actually upload this, because I haven't used Camtasia to actually record my screen and put it on YouTube yet. So, but yeah, that's our list. Now I kind of want to I want to go through each of the sections and point out like the reason, maybe like a reason or two as to why the cards got hit, and maybe like my personal opinion on them. There's not many that I actually have a personal opinion on though, so you guys don't have to listen to me rant on about whatever for very long on that. Brionac and Future Fusion, Future Fusion's all like completely understand it. Like everyone's understood this card. The fact that it is splashable in Heroes just because we have screwed out in the TCG now, as well as the OCG already having it for like the longest time. The fact that you could dump like Zephyros, Malicious, things like that, it's ridiculous. There's also the whole Chaos Dragon thing where we had Eclipse Wyvern. You could set up your graveyard well enough to turn one Dark Armed if you wanted. You could do it to put out immediately put out Darkness Metal with Pulsar. It was ridiculous. The one that people don't seem to understand is Brionac. Brionac got banned for a multitude of reasons. The major ones are the fact that it's pretty much that card that allows you to push for OTK or to push for game. It's like, okay, I don't mind going 1-for-1 or neg ones, just as long as I can poke you directly for damage. Like, if you take something like Heretics, somehow manage to synchro summon into Brionac and just spam the field and then use Brionac to discard whatever's left in your hand to clear off their back row or whatever, you can get over everything else that they have, and then you can just push for game. It's ridiculous. If you guys don't know about this already, we're getting that Water Structure deck sometime later this year. I think sometime around December. The Atlanteans all have, like, not all of them, but some of them have an effect that triggers when they're sent to the graveyard to activate a water monster, and of course Brionac is that. It's a water monster. So, I mean, the fact that you can ditch those and it replaces that neg that you're going to be doing with pluses, it's stupid. I really don't need to have to cover that anymore. Insector, Hornet, and Dragonfly in the restricteds, um, they really didn't need to do both. Like, I can understand why they might be like, okay, well, this deck's destroying the OCG, let's hit it. Really, all they needed to do was put Hornet to 1 or Dragonfly to 1. They didn't need to do both. Hell, they could have put Centipede to 1, it would have still been kind of decent, and at the same time, it wouldn't be as, derpy as, Chaos Sorcerer. This doesn't make a lick of sense to me, really. It's a weaker Chaos, or not, yeah, Chaos Sorcerer, Blackluster Soldier. The only thing it really has going for it right now is the fact that it's an easy card to get, and the fact that it's a level 6 that you can overlay with other 6s, like after you banish something, overlay into Strike Bounds or something. Yeah, that is kind of stupid, but you don't see that play very often, and if that's their reasoning for limiting it, then it's kind of dumb. Putting Spore to 1 is kind of stupid, but at the same time, I understand this. I got into a discussion about it on Skype with my friends Robbie Cole and a few others. We talked about it, and we had come to the conclusion that the reason why the OCG is limiting this instead of unlimiting it is the fact that the OCG made that attempt to play more than one, just because that way they could draw into it quicker, or they'd have more plant targets for their lone fire, things like that. I mean, it does make some sense whenever you think about it. Tsukiyomi, there's a lot I can actually say about this. I mean, if you guys want me to, like, I can do a video about this later down the line, if you really want me to. Like, I can do a thorough coverage about this card for the next format. The fact that it's going to be abused in Gravekeepers, anything that might be like using Hamster with Raikou, things like that. It's going to be pretty stupid for that, but otherwise it's pretty much just a normal staple card now. I mean, it's only real abuses with flip effects, and that's whatever, I guess. Darkness Metal Dragon, this had to happen as much as I hate it, because my deck right now is, in fact, Heretics. I've been working, like, for those of you who actually want Heretics to survive next format, I have been working on a solid build for it with only one Darkness Metal Dragon. Whenever I get to that, I'll actually make a deck profile for it, either on Dueling Network or whatever. Let's see here. It just had to happen though. Like, we don't have Gustav Max over here. I'm assuming that for the reason, like, part of the reason why they didn't hit Gustav was because they'd have to ban it entirely, and that would make the promo for over in the TCG, the alpha promo for it, kind of useless. Like, people won't want to sign up for their subscription just yet because they're gonna get a useless card they can't do shit with anyways. Darkness Metal, the one it doesn't kill off the Gustav play. The Heretics players are they're gonna be forced to use Tragodia now. So. But yeah, Chaos Dragons and Heretics really needed to get hit in some form or way, and that was a good way to do it. The next one I kind of have, I'll be branching off with the Zen Mighty after this. Gust Kraken, that deck it skyrocketed in hype, like, for real. Like, Preparation of Rites went up to $17 after the, like, Hidden Arsenal 6 came out over here. That was just fucking stupid. Like, that deck was retarded, and at the same time it was, like, extremely consistent. My friends were playing that on Dueling Network, and they were getting a lot of wins just for nothing. Like, it really did have to, something in that deck had to get hit, and I guess the loop part of it was the best part to actually hit. Kind of stupid for the fact that you can put it back in your deck you can put it back in your hand by putting the ritual spell back in your deck. Like, seriously. I really don't know how they really should have gone about hitting that, but whatever. Zen Mighty, this I don't think should have happened. In fact, I think Hunter should have been banned. If they got rid of Hunter, the only thing they would have left is spamming low attack monsters, or putting or how do I put this? There's a word for this. I'm trying to. I can't. It starts with a C. I really can't think of it though. But, like, when they put a lot of effort into putting shit on the field, like, they most of the time they have to have 1500s because they're going to go Zen Mighty, Zen Mighty, Zen Mighty. If you take away the Hunter, they can't loop, so that's all they're left with is with 3 Zen Mighties. They might be able to get out a free fucking Leviathan Dragon as well. Sure, that's whatever, but I mean, there's 3 1500s on the field. All they're going to do is act as a wall from that point on. I guess part of the other reason why it's kind of stupid is the fact that your opponent may not be able to kill all of them, and they might just use the effect next turn and search for something. That I can kind of understand, but if they wanted to hit windups up, properly, I think that Hunter should have been the thing that got hit. Maybe even put Zenmighty to 2 at the same time. That's just my opinion. Ultimate Offering, I really don't have to explain this. Gadgets and Madolches and stuff in Japan, no, that doesn't need to happen. The semi-limiteds, we have Rabbit that should have actually gone to 1 in my opinion, but it's whatever. Like, I guess they didn't want to completely kill off the deck just yet, because I think in Japan insectors were eating up the deck, I guess. I don't know. Earth, it'll be kind of nice. It'd be kind of like a nice change for the game to see actual agent decks back into competitive play, but at the same time, they're not assured to actually be in competitive play with only 2 Earth. We have to see how that actually plays out. Debris Dragon, I was half expecting this, actually. I was talking to my friends at my locals about this a long time ago, and I was like, okay, this card really needs to go back to 2, maybe even 3, because right now the only thing that is really abused with it is Black Rose Dragon, and there's no room in the extra deck for more than 1. So I mean, right now the only thing that they're actually going to be abused in is in the Atlanteans, where they have I don't know if they're actually going to use Snowman Eater in the main, but there's those other Atlanteans. I know that there's level 2s and shit that they can bring back off of Debris and make level 6 plays and shit. So I mean, it's whatever. Kalut, this I'm iffy on. I actually would have preferred Gale, but I guess Kalut's okay too. I'm kind of happy with it because I have my super rare Kalut and I have another one coming in the mail because eBay is forcing me to buy it. But yeah, it should be interesting to see how Blackwings do as well. We have at least 2 decks coming back from the ban list because they went down on the list, which is kind of interesting. I mean, whatever. Tour Guide, I don't have to explain this, and I'm not going to. It's going to save some time if I don't. All I'm going to say is they probably should have hit Levier as well, but I don't know. Whatever. Everyone's going to think I'm stupid for saying that, but whatever. If you guys want me to explain that later down the line, I will. E-Call, heroes needed to get hit, and to be honest with you, I think Bubble Man should have been the one that went to 1 instead of E-Call getting hit at all. That's all I really have to say about that. I mean, seriously. Pot of Duality, this is understandable, and I think the only real reason why this actually got semi-limited was because of Kalut being unlimited, or not unlimited. Sorry, I'm still waking up. Semi-limited. Duality was the way that Blackwings got into that Kalut play, as well as their Black Whirlwind and all that other crap. They don't need to special summon on their turn. They can wait a turn or 2 because they have Shura, they have Sirocco, they have all that kind of shit that they can just normal summon and still make plays. They could easily just set a Vayun and Icarus and pass turn after that. They don't have to special summon on the turn they activate Duality. They can make a lot of plays without special summoning. That's why Duality was so good for Blackwings. And right now, most of the decks that I see actually playing Duality don't play more than 2, but we have to take into account that we have Earth back, we also have Kalut going to 2. I mean, seriously, we need to make sure that they don't play 3 Dualities so they can get into their shit faster, because those decks don't need to special summon on the turn that they activate Duality. If people don't understand that logic, that's on them, seriously. The Heretic Seal of Convocation, this didn't have to happen. I mean, I guess it slows down the deck a little bit, but at the same time, it really didn't have to happen. It's kind of stupid, in my opinion. Hero Lives, understandable. I mean, bringing Stratos from your deck for virtually nothing is kind of stupid, but whatever. Reasoning, this is an interesting card. I'm actually kind of happy about it. I figured it or Monster Gate was going to go down on the list, this format or the next one. It's kind of interesting. We might see some weird Monster Mash decks or whatever playing it. I really don't know what's going to play it right now. Explosion OTK is kind of dead, so we don't have to worry about that. It's whatever. Mirror Force to 2. Everyone needs to start picking up their Starlight Roads. I really don't need it. Either that or you need the Huge Revolution is over. One of the two. I know the extra deck space is really tight now. Not many people are actually using Stardust anymore. Partly because we have things that just negate their summon entirely or just spin it back to the extra deck. It's whatever. Seriously. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people see Nigel Planter signing on twice. So Nigel Planter, you can go fuck yourself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get pissed off from me for that later. But whatever. I don't care. But yeah, Mirror Force is kind of an interesting choice. Stop signing in, please. Um, but yeah, Mirror Force going to 2. It's kind of, I don't know. Like, it depends on how Insectors do after this format change, because we don't know how they're going to do. They might still eat up Mirror Force, and, you know. Unlimited stuff. Necrogarden is going to 3. This is kind of an interesting choice. Lightsworns still have 2 Luminas. Sure, they still only have 1 Honest and 1 Charge, but it just gives them room in the deck to put, like, Light Rays and stuff like that. Necrogarden going to 3 also probably is going to breed a lot of, you know, Greffer, whatever plays. I mean, seriously, it's, I don't know. Like, this, it might be used in Invernities to an extent. Hang on, please. Quit Skype, please, because I'm sick and tired of seeing Nigel Planter sign online. He probably knows that I'm recording, even though I've never told anyone I'm recording right now. Anyways. Necrogarden into 3, I don't know how this is going to affect the format. It could be interesting, it could not be. Like, it may or may not do something. It's one of those iffy cards right now. It's kind of nice, though, seeing it back at 3. Marshmallow, this is kind of stupid. Like, really, do we really need more stall burn cards in the game? Like, for real. The next 2 cards I've seen a lot of hate and a lot of love for. Emergency Teleport and Destiny Draw. We still have 2 Malicious. Obviously, we're never going to have more or less than that, because if you have less, you can't use the card at all. And if you have more than that, it's too fucking broken. But with Teleport to 3, we're asking for some kind of Destiny Hero Monarch shit coming back with 3 teleports, 2 to 3 Creebons, and all that crap. We really don't need that, but at the same time, I actually like it. Everyone has pretty much all the stuff for it. Seriously, I mean, it's going to be a nice change of pace. Like, I really didn't think D-Draw should have gone to 3 at the same time as Teleport. I half expected Teleport to go to 3, but D-Draw, like, I expected one of the two. I'll give you guys that. I expected one of the two to go to 3, but at the same time, like, putting both at 3, why not just unlimit Allure Darkness and Malicious at the same time? Just saying. Level limit, swords, and cylinder, again, more stall dash burn cards. We really don't need more of them right now. Level limit didn't do shit last format, and admittedly, we have Exceeds. It doesn't do shit to Exceeds, I understand that. Swords of Revealing Light seems kind of stupid, but I guess with Brionac Band, whatever, there's no way to, like, draw into them and just continuously reuse them. And Magic Cylinder, whatever, like, for real. Like, it's not hard to get past that card. I mean, if you guys really have a problem with Magic Cylinder, then you should stop playing Malefics. That's the list, though. I don't know how long I've been ranting, and I do apologize if this video is like forever long. But you know, just know that I will have dual videos up later today. Like I said, I do need to catch up on that, and I do apologize that I've been slacking with it. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the ban list. I would really like that, you know, you guys don't flame each other or whatever like that. It's kind of immature whenever people do that. Just saying, not trying to insult anyone out there, but yeah, it's like, if you want to discuss it, fine. If you want to make valid arguments, fine. But if you guys are going to start getting pissy with each other, then I might just, like, remove commenting altogether, and then you guys can just go bitch to each other in PMs. Ha ha ja ha ha ha. But yeah, but yeah, that's everything really. Like, just let me know what you guys think of the ban list, what you guys are going to play, you know, interesting ideas maybe, like, for the next format, things like that. Just leave comments. It'd be interesting to find out what you guys come up with. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that other happy bullshit. Peace, guys.